Hi everyone, I hope we're all doing really well. Today I'm going to be telling you 3 more instant manifestations that I have accumulated, like literally ever since I have adopted the law of assumption in my life. Instant manifestations have been coming to me in like a matter of days, and I'm scared of my powers, so I'm going to be telling you 3 more success stories that were almost damn near instant to give you some inspiration. So let's get into it. But before we do, you are more than welcome to subscribe. On this channel, I talk about all things self-development, so if that sounds good to you, I would love to have you here. This first one is something right out of a movie. So if you guys don't know, I was in Tulum, Mexico for about 7 days. I just came back a couple of days ago. The plastic bags there are pretty scarce. They're few and far between. Supermarkets don't really like to use them, which is great for the environment, and I love that. But unfortunately, I was in my Airbnb and I really needed to take out the trash, and I was running out of plastic bags. And if you guys don't know, I've been making a lot of videos about my favorite affirmations, and this one I talk about my absolute favorite affirmation. I go into depth, but my favorite affirmation that is an umbrella for everything is going my way. And so I was always saying that this entire time in Tulum, Mexico. I didn't even worry about the plastic bag situation. I was like, okay, well, I don't have anywhere to put my trash, but it's all going to work out for me. I was there for about 4 days until literally I woke up the next day and something was in my pool, and it didn't click for me that this is something that I manifested. So there was a clear plastic bag without any handles, and I was like, this is so weird that a random plastic bag just came out of nowhere. I did not put 2 and 2 together, and I really did not want to pick it up and throw it in the trash. I literally just let it sit there and put it in the corner where I couldn't see it. My trash was like filling up to the brim, and I needed to take it out and put in, a new plastic bag, and I didn't have a plastic bag. And then it clicked, and I started laughing my head off. Like, this manifestation was like, I need a plastic bag. I went to sleep. Next morning I wake up, there's a random plastic bag. It was so instant and so random. This is a small manifestation, but it is actually huge, because I always say everything goes my way. The path of least resistance literally gave me a plastic bag. I didn't have to go out anywhere. I didn't have to go to another supermarket because I didn't want to. I didn't have to go shopping. I didn't have to go out because my Airbnb was a little bit out of the way, and I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I actually can't take my trash out because I don't have any more plastic bags. Anyways, plastic bag, here you go, Rita. The universe delivered. It literally just came out of thin air. It was so weird. All right, this second manifestation was again in Tulum, Mexico. This is like my fears coming into reality, but then I use my manifestation skills to take that fear away at the end of the day. So you're your own hero and your own enemy. So this Airbnb was literally built 6 months ago, and there was still construction all around the vicinity. And don't get me wrong, absolutely love the Airbnb. It was absolutely beautiful. But when I looked up, there is just one building that's so super close to my backyard, and it's fenced off. Like, everything is fenced off completely, like concrete walls. So I have the best privacy ever. But this building was tall enough to see above what I am doing in the backyard. And I wanted total privacy, obviously, right? So the first and second day, there was absolutely no one up there. And I noticed that everywhere else around me there was construction. And I'm like, oh no, I hope that there's not gonna be anyone at the top of this building. It was completely empty. I had no reason of worrying about this, but I just did. And I was thinking about it the first day and the second day. And I had genuine feelings of fear, because I'm like, I paid so much money for this Airbnb. I wanna have complete and utter privacy. And when I tell you that everything manifests, girl, you best believe that everything is going to manifest. So what do you know, when I wake up on the third day, there are a plethora of construction men at the very top of that building, to the point where I can like just look up and wave at them and they'll wave back. They were so close, and I was like, oh no. They were on the corner, I was on the corner, so when they looked down, you could literally look inside of the Airbnb as well, not to mention the backyard. This is when your belief in manifestation really tests you, because you are literally playing with like the 3D right now. And so I was like, no, you know what? This is 100% real. I trust it and I know it with my entire being, my entire body. I started saying, Rita, you are the creator. You have the power. Your thoughts are powerful. What construction workers? There are absolutely no construction workers at all. I started closing my eyes and visualizing that there was no one up there. What are you talking about? There was actually no one there. And I just imagined an absolutely empty building with no construction workers at all. And I just had this calm and I was like, and it's done. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I kept on checking the 3D. I kept on opening those curtains up and checking to see if there were construction workers. And when I tell you there were construction workers, there were construction workers, all right. Like, they were looking at me. Like, they were like, as soon as I stopped checking the 3D reality, which was the next day, because honestly, I was upset about this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. As soon as I was like, no, this is done. And I visualized it, I still checked, but after not checking the next day, they went away for the rest of the trip. And I was like, oh, okay, I see, okay. So number 3 was I manifested someone from my work to go to another place of work. Now, this kind of sounds bad, but when you have someone in your vicinity that is negatively affecting you, you don't want that person around your vicinity, right? When I manifest someone to like leave, you know what I mean, or not to be around me, I always say, I wish you the best. You have a better opportunity in life. This was someone that I already knew. I have worked with this person before, right? They came into the office. I was worrying about it for a couple of days. I'm not going to lie to you. And then I was like, what are you talking about, Rita? They're just there to visit. They're leaving. When I tell you this person packed up their entire life to move to New York City, right? Huge circumstance, traveled halfway across the world. There's no way in hell that they just came in to the company that they would go back. And it was set in stone, like they were not going to be there on a trial basis. They were going to be there permanently, full time. They had a role, it was done, signed, sealed, delivered. I kept seeing them at the office and I was like, no, like they're actually here on trial and they're just here to visit. They want to experience the city and they had the best time, but now they're coming back to where they came from and they have like an incredible, amazing opportunity and it's far better than this, and they just literally are going to be living their best life and I'm sending them love and light. I just imagined for like 5 minutes that they are not working at this company and they have picked up everything and they've moved. And it was really easy for me to stop checking the circumstances for this one because I manifested it so hard to the point where I'm like, it's done. I literally don't know if I shifted realities, because as soon as I did that, there was not a word about them in the office. I don't know what happened. I did not ask. I don't want to know. All I know, their name is no longer on the schedule. I'm looking back at the past and their name is not there. Now that I'm saying this out loud, I'm like, this is actually scary. I manifested this person to either not even move to New York or they just were there on a trial. I know that they did a lot of things in order to move permanently to New York because I have mutual friends with this person. All of a sudden, they're not there. I'm like, I have goosebumps saying this. Don't fuck with me. Number 4 is I manifested a text from my ex. And I did not do this in the reasons that you think. Okay, my ex and I have not talked for years. I literally have no feelings. I don't want my ex back or anything. But I watched so many YouTube videos about exes and, you know, manifesting a text from your ex that I just wanted to do that. I just wanted to try it out. I just wanted to test this theory out, that what if I could do it? I knew that I could. So I literally imagined this person texting me and saying like, hey, I'm sorry. I literally was just like, it's done. Like, they have texted me, they've texted me, they have texted me. They have contacted me and they said sorry. Honestly, look at my card up above for my instant manifestations. You will literally cry, like scary things I've manifested. I think I manifested a little bit of like, oh my God, I feel like I'm shocked, but not really. It was literally me visualizing them sending me a text and in my mind being like, oh my God, they've sent me a text. Oh my God, they've sent me a text. Oh my God, they've sent me a text. Like, I filmed it a couple of times for 3 days for like 5 minutes for 3 days. Do you see how all of these manifestations, different techniques we use? It's because techniques do not matter. It's just about your feeling. Okay, I felt like the and it is done feeling, not particularly like, oh, I have this emotional excitement that my ex is texting me, because in this case, I didn't want my to text me, ex to text, God damn it. So literally in a week, he messaged me saying that he watches all of my YouTube videos very frequently. So shout outs to you. I was absolutely gobsmacked. I was like, what in the world have I done? I did not think about him at all before that. The fact that I literally just tried it for 3 days, 5 minutes every single day, and it just came to me, and I had no resistance. That's the thing as well, because I wasn't like, oh my God, text me. It's time to put my manifestation skills to good use. Anyways, I hope that inspired you. It definitely inspired me. Like, I have goosebumps all across my body right now, like all across my body right now. So I hope that helped you guys. I love you so much. Tell me down below in the comments, what was the biggest or smallest or fastest manifestation that has come to you by you literally manifesting it, and when did it come? Did you wait 3 days? Was it instant? Let me know in the comments down below. And again, you are more than welcome to subscribe on this channel. I would love to have you here. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.